Here everybody, I do hope you are all safe and well, and I do hope you all had a brilliant new year, and for those of you celebrating Christmas, I hope you had a fantastic time, and everyone, I hope you enjoyed this time with your families. Now, it's 2021, it's a new year, and we were all expecting to come back to school. We were all waiting to see you, but unfortunately that's not the case. Now, you all know, and you probably heard on Monday night, that Boris Johnson made an announcement that schools won't be opening to most children. Now, that's really sad news. We were all waiting to see you, and we all wanted you to come back. Your teachers are everything ready for you, but we have to follow the government guidance in order to keep everybody safe, and we all understand that.
So how are we going to continue teaching you, and how you're going to continue learning? So you're going to be learning in a very different way. You're going to be learning from home. Now, you've done this before, if you remember last year. So I'm going to explain what this will look like, and there might be some similarities from last time, but there are some things that are different, okay? So I want to explain to you what you can expect from school. So what we are going to do to support you with your learning at home. Okay, so each week your teacher will give you a timetable for your remote learning, and that timetable will just be like it is at school. So it will tell you what activities you are doing through the day, what time you're doing your activities, and even when to take a break. And it will do that for every day, Monday to Friday. And on that timetable, it's a very detailed timetable. It will also have links on. So when you press on it, when you click on it, it will take you to activities, or it will take you to other websites, or it might even take you to our school blog where you can continue your learning there. So it makes it a lot easier for you. Everything's in one place. So that is key to your learning. You need to look and use your remote learning timetable. Okay, as well as that, your teachers will be uploading lessons and activities and videos every day onto our school blog. So please check that daily, okay? We will provide you with a learning pack, which will include a maths book and a literacy book. I'm going to talk about learning packs a little bit more detail in a moment. Okay, your teachers will direct you with activities to do on other learning platforms. Okay, so it might be that there are some activities to do on Purple Mash. You've all used Purple Mash before, and there are lots of activities on there. It might be using TT Rockstars for your maths and your times tables. And there's something new that we've just organised for you all, and we're sending out logins very shortly. It's called Big Cat Collins Library. And what that is, it's a library online. So what your teachers are going to do is they're going to assign you, so they're going to give you a book online, so an e-book, and they give you time to read that book at home, and then they will set you some activities to do around that book, a bit like if you were in school. So that's 3 things there at least: TT Rockstars, Purple Mash activities, and the Big Cat Collins, okay? And if any of you have forgotten your passwords and your logins for any of those platforms, please email your class teachers and we will sort that out for you as quick as possible, okay? We will be celebrating your learning online, okay, on the class blog. Whether you are in school or at home, we will be celebrating learning just like before. We will be ringing you once a week. So either your class teacher or your class teaching assistant will be calling you, checking in on you, seeing how you are, how you're feeling, how are you getting on with your learning, seeing if you need any support or if you need a challenge. So please be ready to take that call from your teacher. What we're going to do this time is we're going to give you very detailed and specific feedback on your learning. So like if you were in class, your teacher or your teaching assistant would give you maybe some challenges, or they might support you, or they might give you a different activity to do or help you achieve. They will give you very detailed feedback on how you can improve next time, or how, if you've made a mistake or if you've got a misconception, how to deal with that. Okay, so they were going to give you feedback about the learning you do at home. So your teachers will be seeing your learning. Just like in school, when we have assemblies, they will continue. So we will upload our assemblies online. So myself, Mrs Bywater, Miss Irwin will be conducting our assemblies, and they will be online for you to see. And they will be very much similar to what they were in school. So we will still be doing learning champions, okay? So your teachers, even though you're at home, they are looking to see who's going to be our core value champion each week, okay? And something we're looking at starting next week, or possibly the week after, is Zoom meetings with your year group or your class. So your teachers will be in touch on how to do that and what that will look like. That way you get to see all your friends and all your teachers, okay? Okay, so what we'd like from parents. Okay, now I will start by saying thank you so much to our parents. You've been absolutely amazing throughout all last year, through the lockdown and approaching this one, and all the times last year where certain year groups had to isolate. Thank you for being so understanding and so supportive. And we'd like you to continue with that support. You know, support your children with their remote learning, and following that timetable. That timetable will help give you structure to your day and help you organise what needs to be done and when. We do, however, appreciate and understand how challenging it can be to have children at home and balance all that, especially if you've got a few children at home, and especially if you are working from home yourself. So we do understand how challenging that can be. Please, parents, contact your class teacher whenever you need support using the year group email. I will share that at the end. Please will you answer the calls from the teachers and the TAs? It will come through a withheld number like before, but please anticipate that call throughout the week. It's really important that we get a chance to speak to you and see how everything's going, but also get a chance to speak to the children. It'd be really, what we would like you to do is collect the learning on a Friday from school. So what I need you to do is every Friday at the end, I'm going to share with you the times for you to collect for each year group. So collect the new learning, but also what you will be doing is bringing back the previous week's learning. So what we've got set up is we've got 2 lots of learning packs. And that by doing that, that means you can bring one back, which will then enable the teacher to mark the work, give feedback, and then what they will do is put new work in there ready for the next week when they will give it back. So does that make sense? So there will be 2 lots of literacy books, 2 lots of maths books. Okay, but it's really important that they respect them at home and that they bring them back so we can keep monitoring that learning. Like I've said before, we are still here. We're here for you in whatever you need, whether it's support with learning or whether it's any other support school can offer. We are still here. School is still open. So please contact school if you need help or support with anything. If for any reason your child cannot complete the remote learning because they are ill, please again let your class teacher know the reasons why they are unable to complete their learning. So you can see on this slide the collection times and places for remote learning. We've had to split them up into times, into half-an-hour slots for each year group, so we can comply with the guidance from the government in order to keep social distancing. But like I've just mentioned, please bring back the books from the previous week every Friday, so then we can get the new packs to you straight away. And you'll see the places there. They're the usual places where that year group is dropped off and collected anyway. If you are unable to leave your house to collect the learning packs because you are isolated, please contact your class teacher that week and we will do our best to deliver the learning packs to you as quick as possible, okay? But if you can, please keep this system going. Okay, so what we ask from children, now this is really hard work, children, It's hard being in school, but I think it's harder learning from home. There's lots of other distractions. You've not got your teacher there face to face. You've not got your friends there to support you. Okay, but what will help is you follow that timetable. It will give you structure to your day, and you know what you're doing next. You know how long you've got for each activity. So please use that timetable. You must complete the learning activities set by your teachers. Okay, this is not a holiday. It's not a school holiday. It is learning. Now it's learning in a very different way, and it's learning in a way that we probably might not want to do, but we've got to do the best that we can. Okay, so you need to complete the activities set by your teachers. So have you heard that, parents? It's not an option. They do need to do it. If you need support, we're here to offer that support, but you must give 100% effort like you would in school, have high standards, okay, and high expectations of your learning. You must use your maths and literacy books that you've been given, and in those books you need to have the same levels of expectations and standards that you would if you were at school. So your handwriting and using a ruler, your pride in your work, your presentation needs to be the same as it would in school, or the best it can be, okay? Because your teachers will be looking in these books every week, okay? So wow them, impress them with your learning, just like you would in school. If you need help, you need to ask for help, okay? Just like you would if you were in school, you put your hand up and you'd ask for help, and your teacher or your teaching assistant would help you, wouldn't they? Now, I know it's different at home, okay? So you might be asking your mum, dad, or older brother and sister for help. If you really need to your teachers, then you need to do that, okay? So your parents will help you, email them, or talk to them when they're on the phone. And that's it. Your adult, your teaching assistant or your teacher will call you at least once a week, and they will want to talk to you, and they may give you feedback over the phone about your learning from the previous week, and they will also offer you some support. Okay, so you can see here on the next slide, the emails. So here are the emails for each year group. Please use these. This is the quickest way to contact your class teacher, and this is the quickest way to get any response as well. Teachers check their emails very frequently, and they will get back to you as quick as possible. But also, any fantastic learning, please email to your teachers as well. They will make their day to see that. And the last thing, I just want to say thank you.